What's happening, folks? Just a quick message and appeal this time. And indeed, I will always keep the focus of my channel about the music and the artists and the journeys that we go on. But I did want to make just a single video appeal, meaning I originally thought maybe I'll put this at the front end of a bunch of reaction videos over a couple days, but I thought that was too imposing and it would, again, move away from what I always want this channel to be about. But bottom line, I've had some major expenses in the last few days. Long story short, I had an issue with my car and it is something which cost a lot to fix. And I, like all people, have bills to pay and so on. Nevertheless, I want to begin by thanking all the folks who support me in general, but especially those who support me in a material sense. You know who you are. There are, I'd say, a few dozen people on Patreon who pay to be full members. There's a handful of folks who have sent me regular or at least frequent donations via PayPal. And there's a handful of folks who've provided super thanks here on YouTube. And I appreciate those more than I can explain in words. And indeed, for those of you who are over on Patreon as full members, you'll be aware I've done some behind the scenes videos, which are members only. And I've talked in those videos, or at least in a couple of them, about how much I appreciate all that support and how much it actually does make a tangible, significant difference in my week-to-week and month-to-month budget. And I try to reciprocate that appreciation by providing not only some behind-the-scenes / bonus content that is only available to the full members, but also early access to watch-alongs and video reactions I do over there. And for those here on YouTube who have sent me super thanks, I very much appreciate that. And of course, those who have made donations directly via PayPal, again, you know who you are and you know how much I appreciate that. It is all something I appreciate very much. But I did just want to say, if it has ever brought you any joy or any insight or sense of community what I do here on the channel, which of course I am only the conductor of, meaning the orchestra, the symphony of voices and insights and artists that are brought to my attention. It is a product of everyone who has made a little home here in our little corner of the internet that is my channel. So again, I conduct things, but I am only one piece among many that makes this channel what it is. So if that has ever brought you any joy, if you've ever found any music that you like and which you didn't know about before, or which you took a second listen to because of the deep dives I'm going on, if you've ever enjoyed any of my gaming videos or any of the other content that I put out, and if you enjoy bloopers, which is to say I do these videos and I don't always get everything right. Sometimes I misspeak or say something weird, and I've put reels or montages of those bloopers over on my Patreon. If any of that has ever brought you any joy, and if you are in a position to donate here, again, through a super thanks. So the one thing I would say about super thanks is YouTube only gives them to you in allotments of 100. So like, 16, 17, 18 people could donate $5, and I won't yet get access to it unless a few more people donate and push it over the $100 mark, and they sort of do that in $100 increments. But again, those are very much appreciated. And yes, if you're in a position to send a one-time payment on PayPal, which I know some people prefer to do because they don't necessarily, want to lock themselves into a monthly payment. Though, to be fair, on Patreon, if you're a full member, you can cancel your membership at any time. But I do try to keep putting content over there to make it worthwhile to people. And some people literally, when they fill out the survey, when they begin donating on Patreon, some people have put the answer that the reason they wanted to subscribe is to support the creator financially. And again, I can't tell you what that means to me. So anyway, long story short, I have some extra financial cost at this time. So yes, if you're in a position to help a little bit more, or just to send a one-off donation, and if it's not something you've done before, I totally understand that, you might be, worried about your own budget issues and your own financial concerns. But as I said, I enjoy doing what I do so much, and people have made my life enriched and expanded, and I appreciate that. more than I can convey in words and on an emotional level. But of course, it is the real world out there, and I have some extra costs. So yeah, I just wanted to make this one-time appeal. This is not something I'm going to keep doing, week after week, month after month. But as we roll along into the present and the future, I wanted just to make this appeal and say, if you can give a little extra help now, I could certainly use it, and I of course would be very appreciative of that. Though again, do what feels right, and if you're not in a position to help, I understand. Again, it is a difficult world out there, so let's all keep having fun. Let's all keep enjoying these musical journeys. And again, for those of you who are here for my show watch-alongs on Patreon or my video game playthroughs, I really appreciate that too. So yes, have a lovely day, have a wonderful evening. Let me know what you're up to and what you're thinking, and if you can help a little bit, I really do appreciate it, and I will see you next time, as will this little ragamuffin. Peace.